Hi, welcome to the Grounding in Yourself series. My name's Sylvie, and today's practice is grounding in renewal. So we're a little over halfway through these series where we've created space, filled up our cup, and got really clear about where we are, what we want, what we're all about. And this practice is about recommitment, getting back to the path that we've already laid out, getting back to ourselves and having this kind of newfound or this recommitment to all the beautiful things that we've had all along. So to get started, we're going to find ourselves in any comfortable seated position. Feel free to grab a pillow or some blocks to elevate your sit bones and take a few rounds of breath to arrive in your space. To allow, to the best of your ability, whatever happened before this practice to melt away. Whatever's happening after this practice, it'll be there when you're done. Checking in on your body, your breath, and your mind at this moment. Acknowledging that it takes effort and care to show up for yourself in this way. Begin to slowly deepen your inhales and exhales, in and out through your nose. On your next inhale, I want you to either visualize or sense and feel the very base of your spine, the tailbone region. You can either picture this as a beam of light or kind of like a colorful ball, or maybe you feel this as an energy kind of building up at the base of your spine. On our inhales, I want us to visualize or feel this ball of energy slowly making its way up to the base of your neck. Kind of like you're in an elevator or you're kind of sucking up liquid through a straw, pulling this energy, pulling your breath all the way up your spine. And on our exhales, we make our way back down, slowly descending from the base of our neck to the base of our spine. Finding a visual or sensation that works for you. Keeping your facial features nice and soft, maybe your eyes closed. Allowing your breath to balance out all the energy centers. Balancing out all the nerves coming in and out your spine. Clearing the way. Clearing the way to your path. Do a few more rounds to seal it in. Two more. Beautiful. Take your time to make your way over to tabletop. So our hands will end up under our shoulders, knees under our hips. And take a few rounds of breath to do any intuitive movements. Maybe that's some cat-cows. Maybe that's some circles around the joints. Maybe it's something completely different than what I've just offered. But take kind of 5-6 rounds of breath from here. Beautiful. Finishing off. Connecting to the breath up and down your spine. Inhale, we're going to extend the right leg out long. Big toe meets the mat. Begin to rock front to back, waking up the backs of our legs. Inhale to pause. Exhale, we're going to bring our knee to our nose and rock through our hands. Taking a few moments to adjust yourself, and we're going to take our right foot and put it on the outer edge of our mat. So both hands are going to be on the inside of our right foot. Blocks are great here to add some space, or if your wrists are sore today, making fists can really help. Taking a round of breath to broaden your collarbone, maybe lift your gaze slightly. And on our next inhale, we're going to create little circles with our wrist. So we're going to go clockwise to start. Small movements, kind of lubricating our hip joint. Inhale, we breathe up the length of our spine. And exhale all the way back down. We're going to switch directions. Exhale, we're going to pause. Place our left hand down and inhale, lift up the right. Easy twist here. Option to stay here or to take your right hand up against your right thigh and maybe roll the outer edge of your right foot, opening up that hip. Keeping the twist in the chest. 3 rounds of breath up and down your spine. Inhale, we're going to close the hip off, and exhale, bring our right foot back, meeting in tabletop. Inhale, extend the left foot out long, big toe meets the mat, rock front to back. Exhale to pause. Bringing your knee to your nose and rocking through to your hands. Taking a few rounds of breath to adjust your stance so your left foot is close to the outer edge of your mat. Both hands on the inside of your left foot. Broadening the chest, lifting the gaze slightly. Breathing up and down the spine. Inhale, we'll start clockwise with little circles. And exhale, we're going to switch directions. Next inhale, we're going to pause. Exhale, apply weight onto your right hand, and inhale, lift up the left. Option to stay here or to take your left hand on your left thigh, opening up the hip, rolling on the edge of your left foot. We're here for 3 rounds of breath, breathing up and down the spine. Exhale, we're going to close the hip up and inhale, bring that left foot back, meeting in tabletop. Inhale, crawl your hands forward just above your shoulders, beginning to press yourself away like you're sliding on ice. Curl your toes under and exhale, hips up and back, first downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, do any intuitive movements, and then 3 rounds of breath up and down your spine. Clearing the path. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your gaze, and step or hop to the front of your space, meeting in a forward fold, generous bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, you're going to grab your left wrist with your right hand and begin to tip over to the right side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, switching hands, grabbing your right wrist, and tipping over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, raining all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, lift your gaze halfway, flat back. And keeping your fingertips on the mat, exhale, kick your left leg back. And then inhale, bring your toes down, rise up, high lunge. Taking a full round of breath up and down the spine. Exhale, we're going to twist ourselves to the middle of our mat. Back foot, our left foot, points to the left corner. And exhale, bend your elbows. And we're going to sit in goddess. Inhale, we're going to rise up, unbending the legs, lifting up the arms, and exhale, bend the knees, lower down. A few more to your own breath. Inhale, up the spine, lift. Exhale, down the spine, lower. Exhale, we're going to arrive back in goddess. And inhale, we're going to turn our left toes out, become on the ball of our right foot, twisting to the back of our space. And inhale, lift up, high lunge, breathing up and down the length of your spine. Exhale, we're going to plant our fingertips down. Inhale, shifting our weight to our front foot, we're going to lift the back leg up. Exhale, bring your right foot back down, pointing your feet to the outer corners of your mat, giving lots of space between your feet. Lower your hips down, Malasana. Great option here is to add blocks to your sit bones or to lower as far as you can. Option to stay here, or as we inhale up the length of our spine, we rise up, arms overhead, and exhale, we lower back down. Finishing off our last round. And exhale, we'll meet forward fold, generous bend in the knees. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, catch the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale, tip over to the right. Option here to cross your left leg over your right. Breathing up and down the length of your spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, catch your left wrist, leaning over to the left. Option to stay here to cross your right foot over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, raining it down, folding over. Inhale, sweeping your arms up, bending your knees, chair pose. Holding here for 3 rounds of breath. Recommitting, returning to yourself. And exhale, we're going to lower as far down as we can, bringing our fingertips to the mat and bringing ourselves down to our bumps. Finding a comfortable resting position, so we'll slowly uncoil onto our backs. Maybe our legs are out long. Maybe we keep our feet planted, bringing our knees in. Taking whatever you need to be comfortable for the next few moments. Coming back to that ball of energy. Inhaling, seeing it come up the length of your spine. And exhale, watching and feeling it slowly coming down. Balancing yourself out. On our inhales, we're going to keep the same visual. We're going to see this energy coming all the way up to, instead of the base of the neck, to the crown of our head. And bringing up all this energy, all this breath and movement that we did together, bringing it all the way up. And on the exhale, I want you to visualize or feel kind of like a waterfall coming out from the crown of your head, washing all over your body. So inhale, we bring the energy up through all the energy centers, and exhale, we bring it back, washing over our body. Decluttering, clearing the space, clearing the path. Doing the work to recommit and renew for this fall season. And the final layer, if you wish, on the exhale, you can breathe out your mouth, either a nice cleansing sigh, or you can create a straw-like shape with your mouth and breathe out that way. So something like this. leave you a few moments of silence, finding your rhythm. And when you doze off, when your mind runs off, seeing how kind you can be, guiding it back. If this is feeling great for you, I invite you to stay as long as you like. And a huge, huge thank you for spending your valuable time with me and this time with yourself, moving and grooving, flowing and putting in the work. I'm looking forward to continue practicing with you soon. Thank you.